It's your man Gun Quigs. You're now in tune to F.T.R. Television, episode 274. Right? Hold up, I want to get this ready because I don't want y'all to miss this. To all my YouTube viewers, my Facebook followers, and YouTube subscribers, please, I ask if you please share this content, subscribe to any platform I'm on, hit the follow button, rock with your boy. We got a lot of beautiful things coming. Man, listen, this summer is about to be crazy. We dead in the middle. We dead in the... Actually, this is the beginning of spring still. You know what I'm saying? So the weather hasn't flipped yet, but it's on its way. The flip is coming. The flip is coming. The flip is coming. And trust and believe, we going to be all over the goddamn map this summer. Trust and believe, man. I've been taking care of some things so we can hit the road. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared as shit to get on the plane. I still got to get over the fear of flying. I'm scared as fuck to fly. Because we pulling up everywhere. I like to drive a lot because I'm going to do promo during my runs. But anyways, today, man, we bringing some wild shit with the director of Kash Patel in the Atlantic News. What is that? Atlantic, the Atlantic, I guess this is a news company, if I'm not mistaken, or a media company. They're bringing under hot water the director of Kash Patel for excessive drinking and this and that. And they put this article out in the paper. And now Kash Patel is counterattacking and they suing. But one thing I know about the Atlantic over the years from seeing, whenever they publish some shit, trust they got the receipts to prove it. So Kash Patel, we might not be seeing Kash Patel. We might be seeing Kash Patel back on podcast again. For those who don't know, Kash Patel is the director of the FBI. All right, but enough about what I'm saying. I'm gonna let y'all hear what the news got on this joint, man.
Breaking news: embattled FBI Director Kash Patel, who's likely not long.
Y'all notice how he said embattled? Yo, people don't like that dude.
For his job, has decided, I guess, to expedite him being fired by filing a defamation lawsuit in federal court in the District of Columbia against the Atlantic Monthly because they published on April the 17th, just 3 days ago, an article that accused effectively Kash Patel of public drunkenness, of the fact that this is according to their allegations, drinks to excess, that he has been missing in action at the FBI office on numerous occasions, that they even were considering using a breach instrument or tool to break into a room to try to find him when he was unresponsive. He says that's all false, although he has to repeat those allegations over and over again, and claims the journalist was out to do a hatchet job to try to get him fired. All this will do, let me give it to you from the perspective of a lawyer that handles defamation cases, is open not only Kash Patel, but a number of other people who came to his defense and his purported corroborating witnesses within the FBI, open them up to depositions, which is questions and answers under oath as if they're in court.
Listen, let me break this down to y'all, right? Him going to sue them, this is him suing them, I'm guessing would be no, that's not a civil suit. This is a lawsuit, right? He brought a lawsuit amongst the Atlantic motherfucking, what is it called? The Atlantic Tribune, I think it is. Can't remember what media company that is. But he brings, this will have to go in the court, and questions will be asked, and under oath they got to be answered. Now see the difference about this and him in the congressional hearings, he can't get all fly and disrespectful with the courts. They hold you in contempt real quick. You start yelling like they was yelling in all them theatrics that they was carrying on and flabbergasting. All of the extra shit that they was doing in the Senate hearings. They're not going to be able to do this in this lawsuit. This lawsuit is going to be in federal court. Just the negative publicity that this story that they release, just the negative attention it receives, that this story is receiving, just the negative reactions that the story is receiving already shows that Kash Patel might lose his job as director of the FBI. When you part of a cover-up as big as the one that Kash Patel is for Donald Trump, everybody around that, one by one, is falling. Chrissy Nome, gone. Pam Bondi, gone. And from the looks of it, Kathleen Leavitt, the White House spokeswoman, she about to be gone. But something came out on her yesterday. How Donald Trump was telling her, you just gotta wait and see. When people telling you like that, they just don't want to tell you you're fucked already. They don't want to tell you that it's over for you. They want you to find out formally. That might be through a memo or a text message or some shit from your former employer telling you, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Your job is not your job anymore. All of them. Let this be a lesson to people out there. When you part of some grimy shit like that, the Epstein files, when you part of grimy shit like that, people, let me explain this shit to you, man. Children come first. All of y'all, meaning them, part of that administration, are part of a cover-up to protect the man leading the pack. It's not gonna, look, I thought these actions was gonna happen later. I thought sometime next year or 2028 that these were gonna start trickling down because he's gonna be gone out of office. Nah, this shit is happening in real time right now. This is surprising to me. Now, I want to see how this plays out. Because filing a lawsuit means, look, he could have just ignored those allegations, like, huh? Like, fake news, fake news, fake news. But when you crossing the bin, when you going to file certain shit in the courts, you talking about lawsuits or he's filing a lawsuit for defamation of character. It's so many things they have to prove. Someone said you did something that you didn't. It's so much proof in the public with Kash Patel's mischiefs. He's delusional. Sometimes people don't be seeing what they doing until it's too late to understand what you did was the wrong thing to do. Sometimes, man, I don't know, but damn. This makes no sense. Because you look at this, right? You look at this. When they get to digging in the cracks for things, that's when things usually crack. Let me say that again. When they get to digging in the cracks for things, that's when things usually crack. That's when information that he never wanted out will come out in the eye of the public because him suing them, this is extremely big news. All the outlets are going to report on this. Let's see what happens. F.T.R.Television, episode 274. Encore, the greatest.